Hey, my friend, how are you? All right, this is the last video for the customer care portion, and then we're gonna be moving into parties, okay? But first, let's focus on this last piece of customer care, and this is expanding your customer base. Expanding your customer base, growing your Scentsy base. And you guys, as you built these systems that we've been talking about throughout this Superstart program, and as you're not knocking people off, as you're knocking people's socks off with your amazing customer service and your really awesome relationship building skills, your customer base is going to start to expand. All right. And that's what you want to have happen is you want to expand, because as your customer base expands and as you continue to follow up, it's going to expand. And as you do that, that is a way you're going to be able to successfully build that solid foundation of consistent PRV. All right. So what are some ways that you can expand your base? One of the ones, again, is having that communication strategy. So like my VIP group, that's one way that I expand my base. So whenever someone randomly orders on my website and I do my follow-ups with them, and then after we've kind of talked a bit, then it can be like, hey, if you're interested, I have a VIP community where you get to have all the latest and greatest of all the things Scentsy if you're interested. Oh yeah, I'm interested. You know what I mean? So again, not just come join my group because I need you to so I can get sales. No, it's how can I show them that this group offers value to them? And then you give them the choice and decision if they want to be a part of that community. And so that's one way that you can expand customer base. And then again, when you give your customers that Chick-fil-A experience in the way that you make them feel when they buy Scentsy and work with you, your customers are going to be like an incredible way to expand your base, because then when somebody on social puts out a post that they're looking for a Scentsy consultant, your customers are going to refer the heck out of you because you, to them, are an amazing Scentsy consultant. So that's another way that you can expand your base. Other ways is networking. If there's networking groups in your community and you can meet up and work that way, you can do networking groups. You can network on social media. The way when you post about Scentsy, and we'll talk about that like in the marketing thing a little bit later, but do people know that you're a Scentsy consultant? Do they know that's what you do? If they went to is it in your bio, in your Instagram, or is it in your, like your Facebook profiles details? Is it there? And do they know? And so what are ways that you can let people like brand yourself as a Scentsy consultant? How can you do that so that people are aware of it? And again, not that you have to be all up in their face and annoying, because then you just become the awful Scentsy person, but doing it in a way tactfully. And again, we will talk about that a little later in marketing, but just something to think about, how you can expand your base, offering samples and then following up. Those are all ways that you can potentially expand your base. And then finally, the other thing that I wanted you to start thinking about, because this is another thing that will grow your base beautifully, and that is implementing a system for customer referrals, okay? Customer referral program. And it doesn't have to be anything crazy. And I will actually put some resources in the Google Drive for you. Like I've got these stickers that I've created for you, and I will give you the Amazon link to the stickers that it works for. But you can put these and slap them on every order. And then you can draw up whatever yours looks like. You can do it to what fits for you. But I will give you some ideas in that Google Drive so that you can come up with a program. And then remember what we taught you in Foundation. When you come up with this program for referral, make sure it's scalable. Make sure that this program, you can do it, what you do for one person, you can do for 1,000 customers, okay? So you do want to make it generous, but at the same time, you don't want it to be so much that there's no way you could keep up with it, or you're going to lose money if you try to do it with so many people. So just a few things to think about, but think about when you're creating this system, what's the system, like what in your system for your referral program, what would somebody get if they referred a person, like a new customer to you? What if someone referred somebody who hosted a party? What could you do? And then what could you do for somebody who referred someone that joined your team? I want you to think those 3 areas: buy, host, and join. Come up with a referral in your referral program, something for each of those. And then, oh my gosh, that is an incredible way. And then make sure that your customers know about it. And then once you do that, that will be an awesome way for you, again, to put deposits in that bank, and then you're getting the withdrawals when you get those referrals. But word of mouth is one of the most powerful ways that you can expand your base. So look for other ways, but those are just a few tips to get you started, and that will be a powerful tool for you to continue to work to successfully build that foundation of consistent PRV in your Scentsy business.